My beloved child, I need you to listen closely to me. I know you have been carrying questions in your heart, questions that have weighed heavily on your soul. You have wondered if I see you, if I hear you, if I am truly working in your life. You have wrestled with the silence, with the waiting, with the moments when it felt like nothing was changing. But hear me now, every moment of your journey has been seen. Every prayer has been heard. Every tear has been counted. And I have never, not for a single moment, left your side. You see, my child, I am not just a God of beginnings. I am a God of completion. I do not start something in your life only to leave it unfinished. I do not place dreams in your heart only to let them fade away. What I have spoken over you will come to pass. What I have promised will be fulfilled. But I need you to understand this. My timing is not your timing. My ways are not your ways. And the process I take you through is always with purpose. I know that waiting is hard. I know that patience is not always easy. I know that the unknown can feel overwhelming. But I am asking you to trust me. I am asking you to believe that even when you cannot see what I am doing, I am still working. Even when you do not understand the path you are on, I am still leading you somewhere beautiful. You have spent so much time trying to figure everything out. You have been looking for signs, for confirmation, for something tangible to reassure you that you are on the right path. But faith is not about needing proof. Faith is about believing even when you do not see. Faith is about trusting that I am moving, even when everything around you seems still. My child, the reason you have not seen the answers yet is not because I have forgotten you. It is because I am preparing something far greater than you have imagined. I am aligning things in ways that you cannot yet comprehend. If I gave you everything you were asking for right now, you would not be ready to receive it. That is why I have been taking my time, not to delay you, not to deny you, but to prepare you. I see how tired you have been. I see the moments when you have felt like giving up, when you have questioned whether the waiting is even worth it. But my child, do not grow weary. Do not lose heart. What I have for you is too important, too valuable, too great for you to walk away from now. You have come too far. You have endured too much. And I promise you, what is ahead will make sense of everything that came before. You have allowed fear to whisper lies into your heart. You have let doubt make you question whether you are truly chosen, whether you are truly enough, whether you are truly called. But I tell you now, those lies do not come from me. When I look at you, I see strength. I see purpose. I see potential. I see someone who has been tested by fire and has come out refined, stronger, wiser. I see someone who is not defined by their past, not limited by their mistakes, not held back by what has happened before. I see someone who is ready for what is coming next. But you must believe it too. You must walk as if you already know that I am for you. You must carry yourself with the confidence that my promises are true. You must silence the doubts that try to tell you otherwise. Because the only thing that can keep you from stepping into what I have for you is the fear that you are not worthy of it. You do not need to have everything figured out. You do not need to know every step ahead. You only need to take one step at a time, trusting that I am guiding you. You only need to hold on to faith, knowing that I am leading you somewhere beautiful. You only need to release the need to control, to understand, to plan every detail, because that is my job. I know that surrender is not always easy. I know that letting go can feel uncomfortable. But my child, peace is found in surrender. Rest is found in trust. And the moment you release your grip, the moment you lay everything in my hands, you will feel the weight lift from your shoulders. You will find that I was never asking you to carry this burden alone. I have gone before you. I have already made a way. What is ahead is greater than what you are leaving behind. And when you finally step into it, you will see that the waiting was never a waste. The waiting was always a preparation. So do not give up now. Do not let frustration steal what is coming. Do not let impatience push you into something that is not meant for you. Hold on a little longer. Trust a little deeper. Keep believing, even when it feels like nothing is changing. Because I promise you, everything is changing. You just cannot see it yet. The best is still ahead. And I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I need you to understand something. Something that will shift the way you see your journey, the way you perceive your struggles, the way you carry your faith from this moment forward. You are not forgotten. You are not wandering without purpose. You are not moving through life unnoticed. Every step you have taken, every challenge you have faced, every tear you have shed, I have seen it all, and I have been walking with you through every moment. I know that there have been times when you questioned if I was truly with you. I know that there were nights when you laid awake, wondering why things were not happening as quickly as you had hoped, why doors remained closed, why certain prayers seemed to go unanswered. But listen to me now, there is no such thing as an unanswered prayer. Every word you have spoken to me has been heard. Every cry for help, every whispered hope, every moment of silent longing. I have been listening, and I have been moving. You see, my child, I do not operate on human timelines. I do not rush. I do not delay. I am always on time. But my timing is not measured by the clock of this world. It is measured by purpose. I do not just bring things into your life because you want them. I bring things into your life when they are ready for you, and when you are ready for them. That is why I need you to trust me. That is why I need you to release the fear that you are somehow behind, that you have missed your moment, that what I have promised is slipping through your fingers. My promises do not expire. My blessings do not have an expiration date. What I have spoken over your life is still in motion. What I have prepared for you is still waiting for you to step into it. But I need you to stop doubting yourself. I need you to stop doubting me. You have allowed fear to hold you back for too long. You have let the voice of the enemy whisper lies that tell you that you are not worthy, that you are not capable, that you are not strong enough to step into the things I have planned for you. But my child, I do not choose based on human qualifications. I do not call based on earthly standards. I see beyond what the world sees. I see beyond what you see in yourself. And when I look at you, I see someone who is more than enough. Not because of anything you have done, but because of who I created you to be. I know that you have been looking for confirmation. You have been asking for signs, for something that tells you that you are on the right path. And I tell you now, this is your confirmation. This is your sign. This is me, speaking directly to your heart, telling you that you are exactly where you need to be. You have not been forgotten. You have not been overlooked. I have been preparing you for something greater than you can imagine, and I need you to believe that. But my child, belief is not just something you feel, it is something you walk in. It is a way of living, a way of moving forward even when you do not see the full picture. It is choosing to trust even when there are no immediate answers. It is stepping forward in faith even when the ground beneath you feels uncertain. That is what I am asking of you now. Not to understand everything, not to have all the answers, but to trust me enough to keep going. You do not need to know every detail of what is coming next. You only need to know that I am leading you somewhere beautiful. You do not need to have all the pieces figured out. You only need to know that I am the one holding the puzzle in my hands. And when the time is right, every piece will come together perfectly. So stop striving. Stop trying to force things to happen in your own strength. Stop believing the lie that you have to figure everything out before you can move forward. That is not your burden to carry, that is mine. I am the one who opens doors. I am the one who makes a way where there is no way. I am the one who provides, who protects, who aligns every detail in ways you cannot even begin to comprehend. Your job is to trust, to believe, to step forward in faith, even when you do not see the path ahead clearly. I know that the waiting has been long. I know that there have been moments when you have wondered if anything is really changing. But my child, change does not always happen in ways you can see. Growth does not always appear on the surface. Sometimes the most important work happens in the hidden places, in the quiet seasons, in the moments when it feels like nothing is happening at all. But I tell you now, things are happening. The shift is coming. The doors are being unlocked. The prayers you have prayed are being answered, even if you do not yet see the full manifestation. And when the time is right, it will all become clear. You will look back and see that every delay was actually divine protection. You will see that every closed door was actually redirecting you to something better. You will see that I was never ignoring you, I was preparing something far greater than you had even asked for. But I need you to do something for me now. I need you to stop looking back. Stop replaying the past. Stop questioning if things could have been different. Stop holding on to the weight of regret. What is behind you is behind you. The past cannot be changed, but the future is still unwritten. And I am calling you forward. I am calling you to stop letting fear dictate your steps. I am calling you to step out of the shadows of doubt and into the light of faith. I am calling you to rise up, to walk boldly into the next season, to believe that you are not just passing through life aimlessly. You are being led by me, step by step, into something extraordinary. So let go of the fear. Let go of the doubt. Let go of the need to control every detail. And walk forward, knowing that I am guiding you, knowing that my hand is upon you, knowing that what is coming is greater than what you have left behind. You are almost there, my child. The breakthrough is closer than you think. The promises are unfolding. The blessings are on their way. And when you step into them, you will see that I was never delaying. I was aligning everything perfectly. And when that moment comes, when you finally see what I have been preparing for you, you will understand that every moment of waiting was worth it. You will know that I was never far away. You will realize that I was always working, always moving, always preparing something greater than you could have ever imagined. So keep going, keep believing, keep trusting, because the best is still ahead. And I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I need you to listen closely, not just with your ears, but with your heart. I need you to take in these words, to allow them to settle deep within you, to let them break down the walls of fear, the chains of doubt, the barriers that have kept you from fully trusting me. Because what I am about to tell you will change the way you see your life, the way you walk through this season, the way you carry yourself from this moment forward. You have been walking through a wilderness, a season that has tested you, stretched you, refined you in ways you never expected. I know that you have felt the weight of uncertainty, the ache of waiting, the frustration of not knowing when things will shift. I know that there were days when you felt strong, when you held on to faith with unwavering confidence. And I know that there were days when you felt weak, when doubt crept in, when you wondered if I was truly working, if I was truly listening, if my promises were truly for you. But my child, hear me now. I have been with you through it all. In every moment of faith, I was there, strengthening you. In every moment of doubt, I was there, holding you. In every tear, every prayer, every whispered cry for help, I was there, listening, moving, working in ways that you could not yet see. You see, my child, I have never once abandoned you. I have never once turned my back on you. I have never once left you to figure things out on your own. Even in the moments when you felt alone, I was there. Even when it seemed like nothing was happening, I was working. Even when you could not see the progress, I was aligning things behind the scenes. Because I am not a God of empty promises. I am not a God who forgets. I am a God who finishes what he starts. And I have started something in you, something greater than you can imagine. I know that you have been looking for signs, for reassurance, for something tangible that tells you that you are on the right path. But faith is not about needing to see first. Faith is about trusting before the evidence appears. It is about believing that I am working, even when everything around you seems still. It is about knowing that I am faithful, even when the answers have not yet arrived. You have been measuring your life by what has not yet happened, by the prayers that have not yet been answered, by the doors that have not yet opened. But my child, I need you to shift your focus. Stop looking at what is missing and start looking at what I have already done. Stop focusing on what you do not have and start seeing how I have been sustaining you, providing for you, strengthening you in ways you never even realized. You have been asking, Lord, when will things change? When will I see the breakthrough? When will I step into the things I have been praying for? And I tell you now, it is coming. It has already been set into motion. But I need you to be ready for it. I need you to stop waiting passively and start preparing actively. Because when the time comes, I do not want you to hesitate. I do not want you to step into your blessing with fear. I want you to walk into it boldly, with the confidence of someone who knows that they are deeply loved, deeply chosen, deeply called. You see, I have been refining you. I have been removing things from your life that cannot go with you into the next season. I have been stripping away old mindsets, breaking chains that have held you back, healing wounds that you did not even realize were still open, because I do not want you to enter the promise carrying the weight of the past. I want you to enter it free. So my child, I need you to let go. Let go of the fear that has kept you paralyzed. Let go of the doubt that has made you question my faithfulness. Let go of the need to control, to understand, to have all the answers before you take the next step. That is not your burden to carry, that is mine. Your job is to trust. Your job is to keep moving forward, even when the road is unclear. Your job is to hold on to faith, even when everything around you tries to shake it. Because what I have prepared for you is greater than what you are leaving behind. The season you are stepping into is filled with favor, with provision, with opportunities that you could not have orchestrated on your own. But I need you to stop looking backward. I need you to stop longing for what was. Stop holding on to the past. Stop believing that what you lost was the best you would ever have. What is ahead is better. What I have planned is greater. What I am doing is beyond what you have imagined. But I need you to prepare your heart for it. I need you to start expecting it. I need you to start walking in faith as if you already know that it is coming. Because when you shift your mindset from doubt to expectation, from fear to faith, you begin to move differently. You begin to speak differently. You begin to carry yourself with the confidence of someone who knows that they are walking in divine favor. I am asking you now, will you trust me? Will you let go of the fear that has been holding you back? Will you stop hesitating? Stop second-guessing? Stop questioning whether you are worthy of what I have promised you. Because I tell you now, you are worthy. Not because of what you have done, but because of who I am. My child, your worth has never been measured by your achievements, by your successes, by how well you have performed in this world. Your worth is found in me, in the love I have for you, in the purpose I have placed within you since before you even took your first breath. You are not valuable because of what you can do, you are valuable because you are mine, and that will never change. I have watched you struggle with doubt, questioning whether you deserve the blessings I have prepared for you. I have seen you hesitate, wondering if you are strong enough, ready enough, good enough to step into what I am calling you to. But my child, do you not understand? I do not call the qualified, I qualify the called. I do not choose based on the standards of this world. I choose based on my purpose, based on my love, based on the plans I have set in motion for you long before you ever knew they existed. So stop looking at yourself through the lens of fear. Stop measuring your future by the failures of your past. Stop allowing the enemy to convince you that you are not enough. I have already called you. I have already chosen you. And what I have spoken over your life will come to pass, not because of your strength, but because of mine. You have spent so much time waiting for the right moment, waiting for the perfect circumstances, waiting until you feel fully ready before you take the next step. But, my child, what if I told you that readiness is not about having everything figured out? What if I told you that readiness is simply about trusting me enough to move forward, even when you do not see the full picture? Faith is not about certainty, it is about confidence. Confidence that I am leading you, confidence that I will provide what you need, confidence that I will not let you fall. I have never failed you before, and I will not fail you now. I know there are things that have hurt you. I know that disappointment has tried to build walls around your heart. I know that fear has whispered that maybe it is safer to stay where you are, that maybe hoping for more is too risky, that maybe believing in my promises will only lead to more heartbreak. But I need you to hear me now. Fear is a liar. Fear will always try to convince you to stay small, to shrink back, to settle for less than what I have for you. But I did not create you for a life of fear. I created you for a life of faith. I did not bring you this far just to leave you where you are. I did not plant dreams in your heart just to watch them wither. I did not place promises over your life only to let them fade away. If I have spoken it, I will do it. If I have started it, I will finish it. But I need you to trust me enough to keep going. You have asked me for signs, for confirmation, for something that will prove to you that you are on the right path. But my child, what if I told you that the very fact that you are still standing, still believing, still holding on to faith even after everything you have been through, that is the greatest sign of all? What if I told you that your endurance, your resilience, your ability to keep going even when nothing made sense, that is proof that I have been with you all along? You do not need another sign. You do not need another confirmation. You already know the truth in your heart. You already hear my voice, even in the quietest moments. You already feel my presence, even when everything around you seems uncertain. So now I ask you, will you take the next step? Will you stop waiting for things to be perfect and start moving forward in faith? Will you stop allowing the past to define you and start believing that I am leading you into something greater? Because my child, I am. What is coming is far greater than what you have left behind. The doors I am about to open will make sense of every closed door you have faced. The opportunities I am aligning for you will remind you that nothing was ever wasted. But I need you to prepare your heart. I need you to start expecting the blessings, not just hoping for them. I need you to start living as if you already know that I am working, as if you already believe that my promises are unfolding, as if you are already confident that my hand is guiding you. Because when you shift your mindset, when you step into faith fully, when you walk forward with boldness instead of hesitation, that is when everything changes. You are ready, my child. Not because you have it all together, not because you know all the answers, but because I am with you. And as long as I am with you, nothing can stand against you. So do not be afraid. Do not let doubt steal your joy. Do not let the enemy convince you that you are stuck. You are not stuck, you are being positioned. You are not forgotten, you are being prepared. And you are not alone. I am walking with you every step of the way. Your time is coming. Your breakthrough is near. The best is still ahead. So step forward, my child, with faith, with confidence, with the unwavering belief that I am still working, still moving, still writing your story. And it is going to be more beautiful than you ever imagined. My beloved child, I know you have been carrying so much. I see the weight of your thoughts, the way you replay past mistakes, the way you analyze every decision, wondering if you took a wrong turn, if you missed something important, if you are somehow behind where you were meant to be. I see the way you have been holding on to things that no longer serve you, the fears that whisper that you are not ready, the doubts that try to convince you that my promises are not for you. But my child, I need you to understand something today. I do not make mistakes. If you are still breathing, then my plans for you are still in motion. If you are still standing, then I am still working. If you are still believing, then the story I am writing is far from over. You have spent too much time looking back, measuring yourself against the past, wondering if things could have been different. But hear me now, what is behind you, cannot be changed. But what is ahead of you is still unwritten, still unfolding, still filled with possibility. And I need you to stop letting the past define how you move forward. I need you to stop looking at yourself through the lens of your failures, your mistakes, your disappointments, because I do not see you that way. When I look at you, I see purpose. I see strength. I see someone who has been refined by the fire, not destroyed by it. I see someone who has been tested, who has endured, who has walked through darkness and still held on to hope. I see someone who is more than capable, more than worthy, more than ready to step into what I have for them. But my child, if you want to move forward, you must let go of the things that are holding you back. You cannot step into the new while still clinging to the old. You cannot receive what I have for you if your hands are still full of things I have asked you to release. I know letting go is not easy. I know that you have become comfortable with certain patterns, certain thoughts, certain ways of seeing yourself. I know that some of the things I am asking you to walk away from feel safe, even if they are not serving you. But, my child, you were not created to live in comfort. You were created to walk in faith. And faith means stepping into the unknown. Faith means trusting that I am leading you somewhere better, even when you do not have all the answers. Faith means believing that what is coming is greater than what you are leaving behind. So I ask you now, what are you holding on to that I have asked you to release? What fears have you allowed to take root in your heart? What lies have you believed about yourself that are keeping you from stepping into the fullness of who I created you to be? You have been waiting for a sign, waiting for confirmation, waiting for something to tell you that it is time to move forward. And I tell you now, this is your sign. This is your confirmation. This is me speaking directly to you, telling you that you are ready, that the time is now, that I have already gone before you, preparing the way, aligning the right opportunities, making sure that when you take the next step, everything will come together in ways you never expected. But, my child, I need you to take that step. I need you to trust me. I need you to stop waiting for everything to feel perfect, to feel certain, to feel easy. Because faith is not about certainty, it is about trust. Faith is about walking even when you cannot see the full path. Faith is about believing that I am guiding you, even when you do not understand how. I know the waiting has been long. I know there were moments when you questioned if I was even listening, if I was even moving, if the promises I spoke over your life were ever truly going to come to pass. But I tell you now, my child, nothing has been wasted. Not a single moment. Every delay had a purpose. Every closed door was protection. Every unanswered prayer was leading you to something better. You see, I am not just answering your prayers. I am preparing you to receive them. I am not just bringing blessings into your life. I am making sure that you are strong enough, wise enough, ready enough to carry them. Because what I have for you is not temporary. What I have for you is not small. What I have for you is a future so much greater than you can even imagine. But you must be willing to let go of the things that are weighing you down. You must be willing to trust me even when the path ahead is unclear. You must be willing to believe that I am leading you to something beautiful, even when everything around you tells you otherwise. I know there will be moments of doubt. I know that fear will try to creep in, that the enemy will whisper lies to make you question whether you are truly worthy, whether you are truly capable, whether you are truly called. But, my child, listen to me now. Those voices do not come from me. I have never once doubted you. I have never once questioned whether you were enough. I have never once considered taking my promises away from you. What I have spoken will come to pass. What I have planned will unfold. And nothing, no fear, no doubt, no delay, can stop what I have set into motion for your life. So stop waiting for permission to step into what I have for you. Stop asking for signs when I have already confirmed it in your heart. Stop hesitating when I have already given you everything you need. You are ready. And when you finally take that step, when you finally release the weight of everything you have been carrying, when you finally choose to trust me fully, you will see that I was never far away. You will see that I was never withholding anything from you. You will see that the waiting was never about delay. It was about alignment, about preparation, about making sure that when you step into your promise, you will never have to question whether you belong there. Because you do. You always have. So go, my child. Move forward with confidence. Walk boldly into this next season. Let go of what was and embrace what is coming. Because I am with you every step of the way. And the best is still ahead. My beloved child, I see the way you have been fighting battles no one else knows about. I see the silent struggles, the unseen tears, the moments when you have felt like you were carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You have convinced yourself that you must be strong, that you must keep it all together, that you cannot show weakness, even when your soul is weary. But my child, I did not create you to carry burdens alone. I never asked you to bear the weight of your worries, your fears, your pain all by yourself. That is why I am here. That is why I am always with you. Because you were never meant to do this alone. You have been trying to fix things in your own strength, trying to figure everything out, trying to plan and control every outcome. But I ask you now, when will you finally surrender? When will you stop striving and start trusting? When will you release the burdens that I have been asking you to lay at my feet? You were not created to live in constant anxiety, in relentless worry, in the never-ending pursuit of trying to control what was never meant for you to control. You were created to walk in peace, to live in faith, to move with confidence, knowing that I have already gone before you, that I have already prepared the way. I know you have been waiting for answers. I know you have been looking for signs, for confirmation, for something that tells you that you are on the right path. But my child, what if I told you that the path has already been set? What if I told you that you are exactly where you need to be? What if I told you that I have been guiding you all along, even in the moments when you could not see it. You have looked at your life and wondered why certain things have not yet happened, why some doors have remained closed, why the things you have prayed for have not yet come to pass. But I tell you now, my child, my timing is perfect. I do not withhold good things from those who love me. I do not delay out of indifference. Every moment of waiting has been purposeful. Every unanswered prayer has been a setup for something greater. Every delay has been divine protection. If you could see what I see, if you could understand the full picture, you would not be discouraged. You would not be afraid. You would not question whether you are moving forward. You would know, without a doubt, that I have been working in ways beyond your comprehension. But faith is not about seeing the whole picture. Faith is about trusting me, even when you do not understand. Faith is about believing that I am good, even when life feels uncertain. Faith is about walking forward, even when you cannot see the next step. I know there are things in your past that still weigh on you. I know there are moments you replay in your mind, wondering if things could have turned out differently, if you made the wrong choice, if you somehow missed what I had for you. But my child, I need you to hear me. What is behind you is finished. The past does not define you. The mistakes you have made do not disqualify you. The moments of failure do not determine your future. I do. And I say that you are still chosen. I say that you are still called. I say that nothing, no mistake, no delay, no failure can take away what I have planned for you. But I need you to start seeing yourself the way I see you. I need you to stop believing the lies that tell you that you are not enough, that you are not strong enough, that you are not capable enough to walk in my promises. Because you are. Not because of your own strength, but because my strength lives within you. You have let fear hold you back for too long. You have allowed doubt to take up space in your heart. You have stood on the edge of breakthrough, but hesitated, wondering if you are truly ready, if you are truly worthy, if you are truly called. But I am telling you now, yes, you are. You are ready. You are enough. You are more than capable of stepping into what I have for you. But you must believe it too. Because, my child, faith is not just something you feel. It is something you live. It is something you walk in, something you declare, something you hold on to even when everything around you tries to shake it. Faith is choosing to believe in my promises, even when you do not yet see them. Faith is moving forward, even when the path is unclear. Faith is knowing that I am with you, even in the moments when you feel alone. You have asked me, Lord, when will it happen? When will I see the change? When will I step into the things I have been praying for? And I tell you now, trust my timing. Trust that I am aligning things perfectly. Trust that I am not just preparing the blessings for you. I am preparing you for the blessings. Because what I am about to do in your life is greater than you have imagined. But I need you to let go of the fear that has been keeping you from fully stepping into it. I need you to release the doubts that have been whispering that maybe you are not enough. I need you to silence the voice of the enemy that tries to convince you that nothing will ever change. Because I tell you now, everything is changing. The shift is happening. The things I have spoken over your life are already in motion. So get ready. Get ready to step into something new. Get ready to walk through doors you never thought would open. Get ready to see the prayers you have prayed for so long finally come to pass. Get ready for the kind of blessings that will leave no doubt that my hand was upon you all along. But most importantly, my child, stay close to me. Do not seek the blessing more than you seek me. Do not desire the breakthrough more than you desire my presence. Because what I have for you is not just about what you will receive. It is about who you are becoming. It is about the relationship we are building. It is about the faith that is growing within you. So keep trusting. Keep believing, keep moving forward, because I promise you, my child, the best is still ahead, and I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I see how much you have been holding inside. I see the silent battles you have fought, the weight you have carried in your heart, the questions that have filled your mind when the world around you seemed uncertain. I know the nights when you have laid awake, wondering if your prayers are reaching me, if I still see you, if I still hear you, if I am still working in your life. And my child, I need you to understand something today. I have never left you. Not for a moment. Not in your worst mistakes. Not in your deepest sorrow. Not in the moments when you felt invisible, overlooked, forgotten. I have been with you all along, walking beside you, carrying you when you felt too weak to move forward, holding you when your heart was too broken to keep believing. I know how hard it has been to keep trusting. I know how exhausting it has been to hold on to faith when nothing around you seemed to change. I know the moments when you have wondered if it would be easier to let go, to stop hoping, to stop believing that anything could be different. But listen to me now, my child. Do not let go. Do not give up. Do not allow discouragement to rob you of what I am bringing into your life, because you are closer than you think. What I have promised you is still coming. What I have spoken over your life is still unfolding. And if you could see what I see, if you could glimpse even a fraction of what I am preparing for you, you would not doubt. You would not question. You would not wonder if the wait was worth it. You would know, without a doubt, that every tear, every prayer, every step of faith has been leading you to something greater than you ever imagined. I need you to release the idea that things must happen in your time, in your way, according to your plans. I know what is best for you. I see what you cannot see. I know what is waiting on the other side of the doors I am about to open. And I know what must be built within you before you step into them. That is why I have taken my time. That is why I have allowed certain things to remain closed. Not to frustrate you, not to deny you, but to prepare you. Because, my child, you are not stepping into something ordinary. You are not being called to a life of smallness, of mediocrity, of settling for less than what you were created for. I have placed greatness inside of you. I have called you to something extraordinary. And with great calling comes great preparation. You cannot rush the process. You cannot skip the steps. You cannot force something to happen before its time and expect it to last. That is why I have been working in you, refining you, strengthening you, shaping you into the person who will not just receive the blessing but sustain it. You have asked me, Lord, why has it taken so long? Why do I see others moving forward while I am still waiting? Why do I feel like I am standing still when I have been faithful, when I have been patient, when I have done everything I know to do? And I tell you now, my child, your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. The path I have for you is unique. The story I am writing for you is not the same as the stories of those around you. Stop comparing your progress to others. Stop looking at what I am doing in someone else's life and assuming that I have forgotten about you. I have not forgotten you. I have not overlooked you. I have been carefully, intentionally, purposefully setting things in motion for you in a way that is perfectly aligned with who you are, with where you are going, with what I have created you to do. But I need you to trust me. I need you to stop looking at what has not happened yet and start believing that what is coming is better than what you expected. I need you to stop letting impatience push you into something that was never meant for you. Because when the time is right, everything will happen in a way that is undeniable, in a way that leaves no doubt that it was my hand at work, in a way that will make you realize that the waiting was not wasted, it was necessary. I need you to shift your perspective, my child. Stop seeing the waiting as a punishment. Stop seeing the process as a delay. Start seeing it as the preparation that it truly is. Because if you learn to embrace where you are now, if you learn to trust me in the seasons of stillness, if you learn to rest in the truth that I am working even when you do not see it, then you will walk into your next season not just grateful but ready. You do not have to force anything. You do not have to make things happen on your own. You do not have to prove your worth, or fight for a place, or struggle to be seen. You are already seen. You are already chosen. You are already called. And what I have for you, no one else can take. What I have written for you, no one else can erase. What I have prepared for you, no one else can claim. But my child, I need you to believe that for yourself. I need you to start seeing yourself the way I see you. I need you to start carrying yourself with the confidence of someone who knows that they are loved, that they are guided, that they are exactly where they need to be. Because when you finally stop doubting, when you finally stop questioning whether you are worthy, when you finally walk forward in faith instead of hesitation, that is when everything shifts. That is when the doors begin to open. That is when you step into the fullness of what I have been preparing all along. So do not shrink back now. Do not let fear make you stay in a place you have outgrown. Do not let doubt keep you from moving forward. You were not created to live in hesitation. You were created to move boldly, to walk in faith, to step into everything I have for you with confidence. And my child, you are closer than you think. You are on the verge of something new. The shift is happening. The breakthrough is near. And when it comes, you will see that I was never withholding from you. I was preparing you. I was leading you. I was making sure that when you step into what is next, you will not just survive in it, you will thrive. So get ready, my child. The best is not behind you, it is still ahead. And I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I see the weight you have been carrying. I see the questions that linger in your heart, the silent doubts that try to take root in your mind, the moments when you wonder if I am still near. I see the way you have been pressing forward, trying to stay strong, trying to believe, trying to hold on to faith even when it feels like everything around you is standing still. And I need you to know, I have been with you in every moment. Even when you felt forgotten, I was there. Even when you felt like nothing was changing, I was moving. Even when you could not see it, I was working in ways beyond your understanding. I know you have been waiting. I know there were days when you felt weary, when you wondered if you had the strength to keep going, when you questioned whether the promises I spoke over your life would ever truly come to pass. And I tell you now, my child, do not give up. Do not let go. Do not allow discouragement to steal the blessing that is coming your way. Because you are not just waiting, you are being prepared. You are not just standing still, you are being positioned. You are not just holding on to faith, you are being strengthened in ways you cannot yet see. You have been asking me, Lord, why is this taking so long? Why do I see others moving forward while I am still here? Why does it feel like I am being left behind? And I tell you this now, what I have for you is not meant to look like what I have for anyone else. The doors I am opening for you, the path I am leading you on, the future I have planned for you. It is unique. It is yours. It is unlike anything you have seen before. That is why I am taking my time. That is why I have been careful with the details, making sure that when the moment comes, when everything aligns, you will be ready to step into it fully, without fear, without doubt, without hesitation. But my child, I need you to trust me. I need you to stop measuring your journey by the timelines of this world. I need you to stop looking at the lives of others and wondering if I have forgotten you. I have not forgotten you. I have not overlooked you. I have been writing a story so beautiful, so intentional, so beyond what you have imagined, that when you finally see it unfold, you will understand why I had to take my time. I know the waiting has been long. I know there have been moments when you questioned if you were strong enough, if you were ready enough, if you were worthy enough to receive what I have promised you. But my child, your worth has never been measured by what you do. It has never been defined by how fast things happen in your life. Your worth is found in me, in the love I have for you, in the purpose I have placed within you. Stop believing the lie that you are behind. Stop thinking that you have missed your chance, that you have made too many mistakes, that you have taken too many wrong turns. My plans for you are still in motion. Nothing you have done has changed the calling I placed on your life. Nothing you have faced has disqualified you from the blessings I have prepared for you. Nothing the enemy has tried to use against you has the power to stop what I have already set in motion. But I need you to let go of the fear that has been holding you back. I need you to stop hesitating, to stop second-guessing, to stop questioning whether you are truly ready to step into what I have for you. Because I tell you now, you are ready. Not because of your own strength, but because I have been preparing you. Not because of your own ability, but because my spirit lives within you. Not because you have all the answers, but because I have already gone before you, making a way. You do not have to be perfect to step into my promises. You do not have to have everything figured out before you walk into what I have prepared. You only need to trust me. You only need to take the next step in faith. You only need to believe that if I have brought you this far, I will not leave you now. I know you have been looking for signs, for confirmation, for something that tells you that you are on the right path. And I tell you now, this is your sign. This is your confirmation. This is me speaking directly to you, telling you that you are exactly where you need to be. You have not missed it. You have not been forgotten. The things I have planned for you are still ahead. And when the time is right, when everything is in place, when you are fully ready, the doors will open and nothing will be able to stop them. But I need you to start walking in faith now. I need you to start believing now. I need you to stop waiting for everything to be perfect before you move forward. Because faith is not about waiting for the path to be clear. It is about trusting that I am guiding you, even when you cannot see the way. The waiting is not forever, my child. The silence is not permanent. The breakthrough is near. But while you wait, do not lose sight of me. Do not allow impatience to pull you away from my presence. Do not become so focused on the blessing that you forget the one who blesses. Because what I want most is not just to give you what you have been praying for. I want your heart. I want a relationship with you that is not built on what I can give, but on who I am. I want you to know that even if everything else in your life were to fade away, I would still be enough. So stay close to me. Seek me not just for the answers, but because you love me. Follow me not just because you need direction, but because you trust me. Walk with me, not just because you are waiting for something, but because you know that my presence is your greatest treasure. And when the time comes, when the waiting is over, when the doors open, and you finally step into what I have prepared for you, you will look back and see that every moment was worth it. You will understand why I had to take my time. You will know that I was never holding anything back from you. I was saving the best for you. So hold on, my child. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep walking forward in faith, because the best is still ahead, and I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I know you have been waiting. I know there have been moments when you felt like time was slipping through your hands, like the days were passing and nothing was changing. You have stood at the edge of faith, looking ahead at what I have promised you, yet feeling as if the distance between where you are and where you long to be is far too great. You have questioned if you have what it takes, if you are truly ready, if you are truly worthy to step into the things I have prepared for you. But my child, I need you to hear me now. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not being denied. Everything I have spoken over your life is still in motion. I know how difficult it has been to hold on to faith when the waiting feels endless. I know how discouraging it is to watch others step into their breakthroughs while you are still standing in the hallway, waiting for your door to open. I know how exhausting it is to keep believing, to keep praying, to keep hoping when everything around you tells you that nothing is changing. But I tell you now, my child, things are changing. More than you realize, more than you can see, more than you can understand. Because I do not work in the ways of this world. I do not operate on human timelines. I do not follow the schedules you have created in your mind. My ways are higher. My timing is perfect. And when you finally step into what I have for you, you will understand why I had to take my time. You will see that I was never delaying, I was aligning. I was not making you wait to frustrate you, but to prepare you. I was not keeping you from something, I was saving you for something greater. You have been looking for signs, for confirmation, for something to tell you that you are on the right path. And I tell you now, this is your confirmation. This is me speaking directly to your heart, telling you that I have not forgotten you, that your prayers have not been ignored, that your dreams are not impossible, that what I have spoken over your life will come to pass, not a moment too soon, and not a second too late. But my child, I need you to stop doubting yourself. I need you to stop questioning whether you are truly called. I need you to stop believing the lies that say you are not enough. You are enough because I have made you enough. You are ready because I have been preparing you. You are strong because my strength is within you. And you are capable of stepping into everything I have for you, not because of your own ability, but because I have already gone before you, making a way. You have let fear hold you back for too long. You have let insecurity whisper that you are not qualified, that you are not prepared, that you are not the right person for the dreams I have placed inside of you. But my child, I do not make mistakes. I did not place those desires in your heart by accident. I did not give you a vision for your future only to let it fade away. If I have called you, then I will equip you. If I have started a work in you, then I will complete it. If I have spoken a promise over your life, then nothing, no fear, no failure, no delay can stop it from coming to pass. But I need you to do something for me now. I need you to start walking as if you already believe this. I need you to start carrying yourself with the confidence of someone who knows that they are chosen, someone who knows that they are called, someone who knows that they are stepping into something greater. Because your breakthrough is not just about what you will receive, it is about who you are becoming. You have been asking me for open doors. You have been praying for opportunity, for increase, for elevation. And I tell you now, my child, when I open the door, I want you to walk through it without hesitation. I do not want you to shrink back in fear. I do not want you to question whether you are truly ready. I do not want you to doubt whether you belong there, because you do. You always have, and I have been preparing you all along, even in the moments when you did not realize it. That is why I have allowed the waiting. That is why I have allowed the challenges, the struggles, the moments that tested your faith. Not to break you, but to build you. Not to punish you, but to prepare you. Because, my child, the things I have planned for you require strength. They require wisdom. They require faith that is unshakable, trust that is unwavering, courage that is bold. And that is what I have been doing in you. I have been refining you. I have been strengthening you. I have been stretching your faith, not to make you weary, but to make you ready. Because when you step into the next season, I do not want you to enter it questioning whether you belong there. I want you to walk into it knowing, without a doubt, that you were made for this. So, my child, do not fear the waiting. Do not see it as wasted time. Do not believe the lie that nothing is happening. Because everything is happening. Even now, even in this very moment, the pieces are coming together. The doors are being prepared. The opportunities are being aligned. And when the time is right, everything will fall into place so effortlessly, so beautifully, so perfectly, that you will look back and realize that it was never a delay. It was always divine timing. But while you wait, I need you to stay close to me. I need you to keep seeking me, not just for what I can give, but because you love me. I need you to keep trusting, not just when things make sense, but even when they do not. I need you to keep believing, not just when you see the evidence, but even when you do not. Because the greatest thing you can do in this season is not to strive, it is to trust. The greatest thing you can do is to rest in the truth that I am already working, that I am already moving, that I am already bringing everything together in ways you cannot yet see. So do not grow weary, my child. Do not let doubt take root in your heart. Do not allow fear to convince you that I have forgotten you, because I have not, and I never will. Your time is coming. Your breakthrough is near. The best is still ahead, and I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I know how long you have been waiting. I know the prayers you have prayed in the quiet moments when no one else was watching. I know the dreams you have carried in your heart, the ones that seemed too big, too distant, too impossible. I know the battles you have fought, the ones others saw and the ones you endured alone. I know how many times you have stood at the edge of faith, looking out at the unknown, wondering if you were truly strong enough, ready enough, worthy enough to step forward. And I need you to hear me now. You are, not because of your own strength, but because I have placed my strength within you. Not because of your own worthiness, but because I have called you by name and set you apart. Not because of your own ability, but because my spirit is alive within you, equipping you, preparing you, leading you into something far greater than you can see right now. You have been asking me, Lord, why has this taken so long? Why have I had to wait while others have moved forward? Why do I feel like I am standing still when I have been faithful, when I have done everything I know to do? And I tell you now, my child, there has never been a wasted moment. There has never been a delay without purpose. There has never been a season of waiting that was not filled with preparation. I know you cannot see it yet, but I have been working in ways beyond your understanding. I have been aligning things behind the scenes, orchestrating details you never considered, positioning people and opportunities that you will one day step into without hesitation. But, my child, I need you to trust me. I need you to believe that even when things do not make sense, even when the path ahead is unclear, even when everything inside of you wants to question whether I am truly working, I am. Faith is not about seeing, it is about believing. Faith is not about knowing every answer. It is about trusting that I hold every answer. Faith is not about understanding every detail. It is about resting in the truth that I have already gone before you, making a way where there was no way, opening doors that no one else can shut, preparing a future that is far greater than what you have imagined. You have been holding on to questions, onto uncertainties, onto the fear that maybe you have somehow missed what I had for you. But I tell you now, nothing that is meant for you will ever pass you by. No opportunity one have ordained for you will ever belong to someone else. No blessing I have set aside for you will ever be given away. My plans for you are still in motion. My promises are still alive, and nothing, no delay, no mistake, no obstacle, can take away what I have written for your life. But, my child, I need you to do something for me now. I need you to stop waiting for things to be perfect before you move forward. I need you to stop hesitating, stop second-guessing, stop wondering if you are truly ready. Because you are. I have been preparing you all along, even in the moments when you did not realize it. Every challenge you have faced, every lesson you have learned, every tear you have shed has been strengthening you, refining you, molding you into the person who will not just step into the blessing, but sustain it. Because what I have for you is not temporary. It is not fleeting. It is not something that will come and go like the passing of a season. What I have for you is built to last. It is meant to remain. And that is why I have been so intentional with the preparation, so careful with the process, so deliberate in making sure that when you walk into what I have prepared, you will never have to question whether you belong there. I know the waiting has been hard. I know there have been moments when you felt like giving up, when you wondered if all of this was worth it, when you questioned if you had misheard me, misunderstood the calling I placed on your life. But, my child, I need you to know, your faith has not been in vain. Your obedience has not gone unnoticed. Your perseverance has not been wasted. Every moment you chose to believe, even when it was difficult, every time you chose to trust, even when there was no evidence, every step you took in faith, even when fear tried to hold you back, it has all been seen. And I have honored it. You are not waiting for nothing. You are waiting for something beyond what you have imagined. You are waiting for a door that will not just lead you to a blessing, but to a destiny. You are waiting for a shift that will change everything, not just for a moment, but for a lifetime. And, my child, that kind of breakthrough is worth the wait. But while you wait, I need you to do something for me. I need you to keep trusting. I need you to keep believing. I need you to keep walking forward in faith, even when you do not see the full picture. Because your journey is not just about where you are going, it is about who you are becoming along the way. Do not waste this season of preparation by allowing fear to take root in your heart. Do not miss what I am doing now because you are too focused on what is next. Do not allow impatience to push you into something that was never meant for you. Instead, rest. Rest in the truth that I am working. Rest in the assurance that my timing is perfect. Rest in the knowledge that when the time is right, everything will come together in ways you never expected, in ways that will leave no doubt that my hand has been upon you all along. My child, you are closer than you think. The breakthrough is near. The doors are about to open. The prayers you have prayed are being answered, even now, even in this very moment. But I need you to stay the course. I need you to hold on to faith. I need you to keep your eyes on me, not just on what you are waiting for, but on the one who holds it all in his hands. Because I am your greatest treasure. My presence is your greatest blessing. My love is the foundation upon which everything else is built. So keep going, my child. Keep pressing forward. Keep believing that the best is still ahead. Because I promise you it is, and I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I know how tired you are. I see the weight you have been carrying, the silent burdens you have kept hidden, the unspoken battles you have been fighting in the depths of your heart. I know how hard it has been to keep moving forward when everything inside of you has wanted to stop, when doubt has whispered that maybe it is time to let go, when discouragement has tried to convince you that maybe I have forgotten you. But listen to me now, my child. You are not alone in this. You have never been alone. I have been walking with you through every step, holding you up when you felt like you could not take another breath, whispering hope into your spirit when the world tried to drown you in despair. I know there are days when you look at your life and wonder if anything is truly changing. You have been waiting for so long, hoping, believing, standing in faith, yet still, the answers seem distant. The doors remain closed. The breakthrough feels just out of reach. And I see how it has tested your heart. I see how you have wrestled with the silence, wondering if it means I am not listening, if it means I am not working, if it means I have forgotten the promises I made to you. But, my child, I need you to understand something today. Silence is not absence. Delay is not denial. Just because you do not see movement does not mean that I am not moving. Just because you do not yet hold the promise does not mean that it is not already on its way. I have been working in ways you cannot yet see. I have been aligning things behind the scenes, preparing circumstances, positioning people, setting things in motion so that when the time is right, everything will fall into place perfectly. You see, I do not just give blessings, I build foundations. I do not just answer prayers, I prepare hearts. I do not just fulfill promises. I make sure that when you step into them, you will be able to sustain them. And that, my child, is why I have been taking my time. Not to frustrate you, not to withhold from you, not to make you question your worth, but to make sure that what I am bringing you into will not just be temporary. It will be lasting. But I need you to trust me. I need you to stop looking at the clock, stop measuring your life by human timelines, stop comparing your journey to those around you. What I have for you is not meant to look like what I have for anyone else. The calling I have placed on your life is unique. The story I am writing for you is unlike any other. And that is why I need you to keep your eyes on me, not on the progress of others, not on the world's definition of success, not on the lies that tell you that you are running out of time. My child, you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for what I am about to do next. You have been asking me, Lord, when will it happen? When will I finally see the breakthrough? When will I step into the things I have been believing for? And I tell you now, soon, closer than you think. The shift is already happening. The doors are already being unlocked. The things I have been preparing for you are about to be revealed. But before that happens, I need you to be ready. I need you to let go of the fear that has been holding you back. I need you to release the doubt that has been whispering lies into your spirit. I need you to step into this next season not with hesitation, not with uncertainty, but with boldness, with faith, with the confidence of someone who knows that they are chosen, that they are called, that they are stepping into something greater than they have ever imagined. But, my child, you cannot enter a new season carrying the weight of the old one. You cannot step into what is ahead if your hands are still full of the things I have asked you to release. There are mindsets that you must leave behind. There are wounds that you must allow me to heal. There are burdens that you must surrender, fears that you must cast aside, insecurities that you must no longer give power to. Because the place I am taking you requires a different version of you. One that is lighter, freer, stronger, bolder. So I ask you now, my child, are you willing to let go? Are you willing to release the things that have been holding you back? Are you willing to trust me fully, completely, without reservation? Because the next step will require your full surrender. The next step will require your full faith. The next step will require you to walk forward, even when you do not see the whole path, even when you do not have all the answers, even when everything inside of you wants to wait until you feel ready. But faith is not about waiting until you feel ready. Faith is about moving forward even when you don't. Faith is about trusting that I will provide what you need as you step forward, not before. Faith is about knowing that I am already in your future, preparing the way, making the crooked places straight, opening doors that no man can shut. So, my child, I need you to shift your perspective. I need you to start walking as if you already believe that I am working. I need you to start living as if you already trust that I am leading you. I need you to stop waiting for things to be perfect before you move forward and start stepping out in faith, knowing that perfection was never the requirement, trust was. You do not have to figure everything out. You do not have to know every detail. You only need to know this: I am with you. I am guiding you. I am leading you into something greater. And when the moment comes, when the waiting is over, when the doors open and you finally step into the things I have promised, you will look back and understand why I had to take my time. you will see that I was never holding anything back from you. I was preparing you for the best that was yet to come. And that time, my child, is almost here. So keep believing, keep trusting, keep walking forward in faith, because the best is still ahead. And I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I see you standing at the edge of what I have promised you. I see the way your heart is both excited and afraid, longing to step forward yet hesitating, wondering if you are truly ready, if you are truly capable, if you are truly meant for something so great. I see the way you have fought through the seasons of waiting, how you have pressed on through the silent moments, how you have continued to believe even when everything around you told you to give up. And now, my child, I need you to listen to me. I am about to do something new in your life. I am about to bring you into the place I have been preparing for you. I am about to open doors that you thought would never open, make a way where there seemed to be none, bring restoration to things that you thought were lost forever. But before you step into it, I need you to do something for me. I need you to let go of the fear that has been holding you back. I need you to stop listening to the lies that tell you that you are not enough. I need you to release the weight of your past, the burdens of your doubts, the chains of your insecurities. Because, my child, what is ahead of you is far too great for you to enter it carrying the things that were never meant for you to hold. You see, I have been preparing you all along. Every moment of waiting, every challenge, every season of uncertainty, it was all part of the process. It was never a delay. It was never a punishment. It was never me turning away from you. It was me making sure that when you stepped into the blessings I had for you, you would be strong enough to hold them, wise enough to steward them, faithful enough to carry them well. Because I do not just give blessings, I give purpose. I do not just answer prayers, I prepare hearts. And I have been shaping you, refining you, molding you into the person who will not just receive what I have for you, but will walk in it with confidence, with strength, with the unwavering assurance that you were made for this. My child, I know the waiting has not been easy. I know there have been moments when you questioned whether it was worth it, when you wondered if you had misunderstood my voice, when you thought that maybe you had asked for too much, hoped for too much, believed for too much. But listen to me now, you have not been waiting in vain. You have not been hoping in vain. You have not been believing for nothing. What I have for you is still ahead, still unfolding, still coming together in ways that you cannot yet see. But I need you to trust me fully. I need you to walk forward in faith, not just with your words, but with your actions, with your mindset, with the way you carry yourself every single day. I need you to stop living as if you are waiting for something to happen and start living as if you already know that I am working. I need you to start walking as if you already believe that my promises are true. Because, my child, they are. You do not have to understand everything to trust me. You do not have to see the whole picture to know that I am leading you somewhere beautiful. You do not have to have all the answers before you take the next step. You only need to know that I am the one who holds your future, the one who has already gone before you, the one who is aligning every detail in ways that you cannot yet comprehend. So stop doubting yourself. Stop questioning whether you are strong enough, worthy enough, capable enough to step into what I have for you. You are not being called because you are perfect. You are being called because I have chosen you. You are not stepping into this because of your own ability. You are stepping into it because my power is within you. And as long as I am with you, as long as I am guiding you, as long as I am the one opening the doors before you, there is nothing, no fear, no failure, no obstacle that can stand in your way. But you must be willing to move. You must be willing to step out in faith, even when you do not feel ready. Because faith is not about waiting until you feel ready. It is about trusting that I will equip you as you walk. It is about knowing that I will provide what you need at the right moment. It is about understanding that I am not just the God of beginnings. I am the God of completion. And I will not start something in your life without finishing it. So, my child, lift your head. Stand firm in faith. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are stepping into something greater than you have ever imagined. The waiting has been long, but the breakthrough is near. The silence has been difficult, but the answers are coming. The path has been uncertain, but the way is about to be made clear. And when you finally step into what I have been preparing for you, when you see the prayers answered, the doors opened, the blessings unfolding before you, you will understand why I had to take my time. You will realize that I was never withholding from you. I was saving the best for you. So get ready, my child. The time is near. The shift is happening. The breakthrough is closer than you think. But more than anything, I need you to remember this. I am with you. I have always been with you, and I will never leave you. So keep trusting, keep believing, keep moving forward, because the best is still ahead, and I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, you have been walking this journey for so long. I know the weight of every step you have taken. I know the silent prayers you have whispered in the darkness. I know the battles you have fought, the moments when you felt unseen, unheard, forgotten. But hear me now, I have been with you through it all. Every step, every tear, every cry of your heart has been seen, has been heard, has mattered. I know that sometimes it feels as though nothing is changing. I know that there have been moments when you have looked at your life and wondered why things are not moving faster, why certain doors have remained closed, why the answers have not yet arrived. And I need you to understand this. My timing is not your timing. My ways are not your ways. And what I am preparing for you is far greater than you have imagined. You have been looking for signs, for confirmation, for something that tells you that you are on the right path. And I tell you now, this is your confirmation. This is me, speaking directly to your heart, telling you that you are exactly where you need to be. You are not behind. You are not lost. You have not been forgotten. You are being prepared. You are being positioned. You are being strengthened for something greater than you can see right now. But my child, I need you to trust me, not just with your words, but with your heart. Not just in the moments when things make sense, but even when they do not. Because faith is not about understanding, it is about trust. It is about believing that even when you do not see it, I am working. Even when you do not feel it, I am moving. Even when nothing around you seems to be changing, I am aligning things in ways beyond your comprehension. I know the waiting has been difficult. I know there have been days when you have wanted to give up, when you have questioned whether the promises I made to you would ever come to pass. But I tell you now, your waiting is not in vain. Your faith has not been wasted. Every prayer, every moment of belief, every step forward, even when you were afraid, it has all mattered. And I have seen it. You have been asking me, Lord, when will it happen? When will I see the breakthrough? When will I finally step into the things I have been believing for? And I tell you now, my child, soon. The shift is already happening. The doors are already being unlocked. The things I have spoken over your life are already being set into motion. But before you step into the new, I need you to let go of the old. I need you to release the things that are holding you back. I need you to lay down the burdens that were never meant for you to carry. The fear, the doubt, the insecurity, the weight of the past. It is time to let it go. Because what I have for you is too great for you to enter into it carrying the things that were never meant to be part of your future. You are not defined by your past. You are not limited by your mistakes. You are not held back by what has happened before. You are stepping into something new, something greater, something that has been prepared specifically for you. And I need you to walk into it with confidence, with faith, with the unwavering belief that you are ready, that you are capable, that you are more than enough. I know there are still doubts in your mind. I know that fear tries to creep in and whisper that you are not strong enough, that you are not worthy, that you are not prepared for what is ahead. But those voices do not come from me. I have never once looked at you and seen someone unworthy. I have never once doubted your potential. I have never once questioned whether you were the right person for what I have planned. My child, I chose you, called you. I set you apart for something greater. And if I have called you, then nothing, no fear, no failure, no obstacle can take that away. But I need you to believe that for yourself. I need you to start seeing yourself the way I see you. I need you to start walking as if you already know that you are chosen, that you are anointed, that you are stepping into something extraordinary. Because the moment you shift your mindset, the moment you stop doubting, the moment you step forward in faith without hesitation, that is when everything will change. The breakthrough is not just about what you will receive. It is about who you are becoming. The process has not just been about waiting. It has been about refining, about strengthening, about preparing you for the magnitude of what I am about to do in your life. So my child, I ask you now, are you ready? Are you willing to step forward without fear? Are you ready to embrace the new without holding on to the old? Because what is coming is greater than what you are leaving behind. The future I have for you is greater than the past you have been holding on to. The blessings I am bringing into your life will make sense of every challenge, every delay, every moment when you wondered if I was still working. And when the time comes, when the doors open, when the waiting is over and you finally step into the fullness of what I have prepared, you will look back and understand why I had to take my time. You will see that I was never withholding anything from you. I was making sure that when you arrived, you would be ready. So, my child, do not grow weary now. Do not let doubt steal what is coming. Do not let fear convince you that you are not ready. Because you are. And I will be with you, guiding you, strengthening you, walking beside you every step of the way. The best is still ahead. And I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I have watched over you from the moment you took your first breath. I have seen every tear that has fallen, every step you have taken, every challenge you have faced. I have witnessed the moments when you stood strong in faith, and I have seen the moments when you wanted to give up. I have been there in your victories, and I have been there in your sorrows. And even now I am with you, even in this very moment, as you wonder what comes next, as you search for direction, as you try to understand the path ahead. I am here, and I need you to know that I have never left you, not for a second. I know that you have questions, that you have been searching for answers, that you have been asking me, Lord, when will I see the breakthrough? When will I step into the things you have promised me? When will the waiting finally come to an end? And I tell you now, my child, you are closer than you think. What I have spoken over your life is still in motion. What I have promised is still being prepared. What I have planned for you is still ahead. And nothing, no delay, no obstacle, no force in this world can stop it from coming to pass. But I need you to do something for me. I need you to trust me in the waiting. I need you to trust that even when you do not see movement, I am still working. I need you to trust that even when you do not have all the answers, I am still leading you. I need you to trust that I have not forgotten you, that I have not abandoned you, that I have not overlooked your prayers, because I have heard every single one, every whisper, every cry, every plea for guidance, for clarity, for confirmation. I have heard it all, and I am responding in ways that you cannot yet see. My child, I do not work according to human schedules. I do not follow the timelines of this world. I do not rush. I do not delay. I act with purpose, with precision, with perfect timing. And when the time is right, you will see why I had to take my time. You will see that every moment of waiting was necessary, that every delay was divine protection, that every closed door was leading you to something greater. I know it is hard to believe that when you are still in the middle of the process. I know it is difficult to hold on to faith when everything around you seems uncertain. But faith is not about seeing, it is about trusting. Faith is not about waiting for proof. It is about knowing, deep in your soul, that I am who I say I am, that I will do what I have promised, that I will never fail you. You have been carrying so much, my child. You have been holding on to burdens that were never meant for you to carry. You have been trying to figure everything out on your own, trying to control things that were always meant to be surrendered to me. And I tell you now, it is time to let go. It is time to release the weight you have been carrying. It is time to lay everything at my feet and trust that I will take care of it. Because you were never meant to do this alone. You were never meant to carry this kind of pressure, this kind of worry, this kind of fear. That is why I am here. That is why I have been walking beside you all along. That is why I have been guiding you, even when you could not see it. I need you to stop looking back. I need you to stop replaying the past, wondering if you made the wrong decisions, if you missed something important, if you have somehow fallen behind. My child, you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. You have not missed what I have for you. You have not lost your place. You have not made too many mistakes for my plans to still unfold. Nothing you have done has changed the calling I placed on your life. Nothing that has happened to you has altered the purpose I designed for you. But I need you to believe that. I need you to start seeing yourself the way I see you. I need you to start walking in confidence, knowing that you are chosen, that you are loved, that you are stepping into something greater than you have ever imagined. Because when you shift your perspective, when you start living as if you already know that I am working, as if you already believe that my promises are unfolding, as if you are already confident that I am guiding you, that is when everything changes. I am not just calling you into something new. I am calling you to become someone new. I am calling you to step into your identity, to embrace the person I created you to be, to walk in faith, not fear. Because what is coming is too great for you to enter into it with hesitation. The doors I am opening will require boldness. The opportunities I am preparing will require confidence. The blessings I am bringing will require you to walk with unwavering faith, knowing that you belong there. And you do belong there, my child. You always have, but you must choose to step into it. You must choose to walk in faith, even when you do not have all the answers. You must choose to trust that I am leading you, even when the path ahead is unclear. You must choose to believe that I have not just called you, but that I have also equipped you, that I have given you everything you need to step into this next season with courage, with confidence, with the unshakable assurance that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The breakthrough is near. The shift is already happening. The things I have been preparing are about to unfold before you. And when they do, you will look back and understand why I had to take my time. You will see that I was never withholding anything from you. I was preparing you for the best that was yet to come. So hold on, my child. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep moving forward, because the best is still ahead. And I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I see the battle within you. I see the moments when faith and fear collide, when hope and hesitation wage war in your heart. I see how much you want to believe, how much you long to step forward with confidence. Yet I also see the weight of your doubts, the questions that whisper, what if I'm not ready? What if I fail? What if I am not enough? But listen to me, my child. I have never once looked at you and seen someone who is not enough. I have never once questioned whether you were capable, whether you were worthy, whether you were meant for the things I have placed before you. You have spent too much time listening to the voices that tell you that you are unqualified, that you are too broken, that you have made too many mistakes to still walk in my promises. But my child, those voices do not come from me. I am not the one reminding you of your past. I am not the one placing limits on your future. I am the one who calls you by name, the one who sees beyond your failures, the one who knows exactly who you are and still says, you are chosen. You are called. You are mine. I know how difficult this journey has been. I know the nights you have spent in prayer, asking me for clarity, for confirmation, for a sign that you are on the right path. And I tell you now, my child, this is your confirmation. This is me, speaking directly to your heart, telling you that I have not forgotten you, that I have not changed my mind about you, that everything I have spoken over your life is still coming to pass. But, my child, I need you to stop waiting for perfection before you move forward. I need you to stop waiting for every detail to be clear, for every obstacle to be removed, for every fear to disappear before you take the next step. Faith is not about waiting until you feel ready. It is about trusting that I will equip you as you go. Faith is about knowing that I will give you what you need, not before the journey begins, but along the way. You have spent too much time questioning whether you are truly prepared. But, my child, I would not be calling you forward if you were not ready. I would not be leading you into something new if I had not already prepared the way. I would not be opening doors if I did not intend for you to walk through them. But you must choose to walk. You must choose to trust. You must choose to believe that what is ahead is greater than what you are leaving behind. Because I have not brought you this far just to leave you where you are. I have not planted dreams in your heart just to let them fade away. I have not placed promises over your life only to watch them go unfulfilled. My child, everything I have spoken will come to pass. But I need you to meet me in faith. I need you to take the next step, even when you do not see the full path. I need you to believe that I am leading you, even when the road ahead is unclear. I know there have been moments when you have looked around and wondered if I was truly working. I know there have been seasons when you felt stuck, when you felt as though everything had come to a standstill, when you questioned whether the waiting would ever end. But, my child, I tell you now, the waiting has never been wasted. The waiting has been shaping you, strengthening you, refining you into the person who will not just step into the blessing, but who will steward it well. Because what I have for you is not temporary. It is not fleeting. It is not just a single moment of breakthrough. It is a shift, a transformation, a new season that will change everything. And when you step into it, you will understand why I had to take my time. You will see that I was never withholding from you. I was preparing you. So I ask you now, my child, will you let go of what is holding you back? Will you stop allowing fear to dictate your steps? Will you silence the doubts that try to convince you that you are not enough? Because you are enough. You always have been. Not because of what you have done, but because of who I am. And I am the one who has called you. I am the one who is leading you. I am the one who has already gone before you, making a way where there seemed to be no way. So do not be afraid. Do not shrink back. Do not hesitate when I tell you to move. Because the time is near, the doors are opening. The things I have prepared are about to be revealed. And when they are, you will see that everything, every moment of waiting, every prayer, every challenge was leading you to this. But while you wait, I need you to trust me. I need you to keep your eyes on me, not on the circumstances, not on the timelines, not on the things that have not yet happened. Because my timing is perfect. My plans are greater than yours. And what I am bringing you into will not just bless you, it will bless those around you. This is not just about you, my child. This is about the lives you will touch, the people you will inspire, the purpose that is so much bigger than what you can see right now. This is about the story I am writing through you. A story of faith, of perseverance, of victory that will bring light to others who are still in the dark. So hold on. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. Because the best is still ahead. And I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, you have come so far. Through every trial, every moment of uncertainty, every season of waiting, you have kept moving forward, even when it felt like nothing was changing. You have endured, you have persevered, you have continued to trust even when the road ahead was unclear. And I tell you now, my child, you are standing on the edge of something extraordinary. You are about to step into the fulfillment of things I have promised you. You are about to see the evidence of all that I have been working on behind the scenes. You are about to walk through doors that once seemed impossible to open. But before you step forward, I need you to pause. I need you to take a moment and look back, not with regret, but with understanding. Look back and see how far you have come. Look back and recognize the strength that has been built within you. Look back and see that you are not the same person you were when this journey began. The trials that once would have shaken you no longer have the same power over you. The fears that once held you back have lost their grip. The doubts that once consumed your mind have been replaced by a quiet, unshakable faith that has been forged in the fire of experience. You see, my child, this journey has never just been about the destination. It has been about transformation. It has been about preparing you for the things you have been praying for, ensuring that when you step into the next season, you will not just receive the blessing, you will be ready to carry it. You will be able to sustain it. You will be able to walk in it with wisdom, with humility, with faith that is unshakable. Because what I am bringing you into is not just for a moment. It is not just a single breakthrough, a single answered prayer, a single season of blessing. It is the beginning of something greater. It is the unfolding of a purpose that has been written for you since before you took your first breath. It is the fulfillment of promises that were set into motion long before you even knew to ask for them. But, my child, I need you to understand something. The blessings I am bringing into your life are not just for you. They are meant to be shared. They are meant to be a testimony of my faithfulness, a light to those who are still waiting, still hoping, still holding on to faith in the dark. You have been refined through this process. You have been tested, strengthened, molded into the person who is now ready to step into greater things. But I need you to carry this blessing with purpose. I need you to walk in it with humility. I need you to remember that I am the source, that I am the one who has carried you, that I am the one who has made a way where there seemed to be none. Do not let the blessing make you forget the one who gave it. Do not become so focused on what you have received that you lose sight of the relationship we have built. Because, my child, I do not just want to give you things. I want to walk with you through every moment of your life. I want to be the one you turn to in joy and in sorrow, in abundance and in need, in victory and in struggle. You see, what I desire most is not just to bless you, but to be with you, to be your source of strength, your place of refuge, your constant, unshakable foundation. Because the truth is, even when you step into this next season, even when the prayers are answered and the doors are opened, there will still be challenges. There will still be moments of uncertainty. There will still be times when you wonder what comes next. But I tell you now, my child, do not fear. Do not let the unknown shake you. Do not allow the enemy to plant seeds of doubt in your heart. Because I am with you. I have always been with you. And I will continue to be with you, guiding you, strengthening you, walking beside you every step of the way. So step forward with confidence. Step forward with boldness. Step forward knowing that you are walking into something that has already been prepared for you. You do not need to force anything. You do not need to make things happen in your own strength. You only need to walk in faith, trusting that I have already aligned every detail, that I have already made a way, that I have already gone before you. And when you step into this next season, I need you to do one thing for me: help others along the way. Lift those who are still waiting. Encourage those who are still struggling. Remind them that I am faithful, that I am a God who fulfills his promises, that I am the one who turns waiting into fulfillment, who turns trials into testimonies, who turns sorrow into joy. Because, my child, this journey is bigger than you. It is about the lives you will touch, the hearts you will inspire, the people who will see your story and find hope for their own. So do not keep the blessing to yourself. Share it. Let your life be a reflection of my goodness. Let your story be a light in the darkness. And as you walk forward, as you step into everything I have been preparing, as you finally see the promises fulfilled, I want you to remember one thing. I am not done. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Because I am the God of more. More than you have imagined. More than you have prayed for. More than you have even dared to hope for. And as long as you keep walking with me, as long as you keep trusting me, as long as you keep your heart aligned with mine, I will continue to lead you into greater things, into deeper purpose, into blessings that will not only change your life but will ripple out and change the lives of others. So, my child, take a deep breath. Standhalt. Walk forward with faith. Because the best is not behind you, the best is still ahead. And I will be with you every step of the way.